All right, we're back. Sorry,
Yes, we're
connection
back.
is
Connection
interesting.
was, yes, something. So
So we
yeah,
move spots. Okay, here we are.
we were sharing that we just got into conversation and something pulled me towards asking, oh my god, my Chandrika, asking my Chandrika how is she doing, and something was making me continue with this conversation,
Yeah.
and it all then flowered with my Chandrika sharing about what she's experiencing currently. And I thought it would be very authentic that she could share what she's experiencing right now, is because we want you guys to see
All sides.
all sides what's
Yeah.
happening here. Not everything always is just blissy,
And
goody,
peaches
goody.
and cream and all that.
It is, you know,
We're
coming.
working on ourselves.
Yes,
Yeah.
coming here is it's a very
Intense.
it's intense decision you have to make, because all the karmas you have for who knows how many Janmas lifetimes
Right?
you have to exhaust. So sometimes it's very tough.
Yeah.
So we just wanted to put it on live, just go with it and jump into this and share what we are experiencing currently and see where it is gonna take us.
Yeah, exactly. You know, with this beautiful community where we're all on the same like path. So we all, you know, want enlightenment at the end of the day, and we're all of one big happy family, and we can catch each other when we're like. If I've got this fake smile, he can catch it. So he keeps pursuing. Like he just keep talking to me, like, okay, what's really going on? Okay, okay, fine. So I'm like, okay, all right. Yeah, I've been like a little tired today, and it's because of my low mood. You know, maybe some depression coming in. Like, you know, make some mistakes, and then so suddenly it's affecting my mood, and you know, and then it's like, okay, all this past stuff coming up with, you know, my whole life dealing with struggling with self-confidence and doubting myself and so many things, and so it's bubbling up again. So there's so many layers. It's like layers of the onion, you know. You think you complete with it, and then there's another layer that comes up and bubbles up and bubbles up. There's so much depth to us. We think that we're so simple. No, there's so much. So it's a beautiful thing that like you took the time to care enough to keep prodding. No, what's really going on? So I can really look inside, and you know, I can work on myself. You know, I can any blind spots I have, like I'm ignoring, I'm trying to bottle in. He's bringing it up, and when you bring it up, it puts the light on it, and when you put the light on it, then you can start.
You
healing.
have no option, but you have to complete.
You have to.
You cannot run. Here you cannot run from yourself. People think, oh, you go to Adinam, you take a sannyas, and you just run away from reality. That is not true.
No.
That is completely opposite and
Exactly.
misunderstanding what is happening here. Here is the people who dedicate their life to discover what crap they have inside,
Exactly.
and all of it just comes out, and
It's so
like
true.
it boils. Like to be honest with you, I don't even know what's the next word I'm gonna say.
I don't either, honestly.
It's just this trust on Swamiji and trust on life,
Absolutely.
that you take responsibility of making something happen, and the words just come out just like this.
Yes. So I actually have an example. It's kind of funny. When I first got here, I've been here over a year actually, and when I first got here, I had to work with some people, and it's funny. Like you think, okay, you move all the way halfway across the world, and you think that, you know, all the problems I had with like my dad and my brother, you know, trying to get along with them, you know, you think that that's gone now, right? No, actually. Oh, and even my ex-boyfriend. Oh my goodness. So all these, I'm not kidding. Like all these things that I was having to deal with back at home was actually like projecting itself through like one of the main people I had to work with. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this person is just like those three main people in my life that I was having like major problems with, but trying to, you know, get along with. So you think you can run and hide from your problems? No, they come out in another person in some way. And it's literally, it's like an alarm clock saying, hey, wake up, wake up, wake up. You need to complete with this. You need to look at this, not ignore it.
It is a blessing.
You know?
It takes some time to realize that all these negative thoughts, which are not really negative. It's all this delusion that the cosmos makes us go through. It is such a blessing when you don't run from it like you used to when you were a kid, and when your parents, your mom is like cherishing these incompletions, like, it's okay my darling, you go have sleep, it's okay, and that patterns go deeper and deeper and deeper and never gets completed, and you start feeling it's a cutie cute. It's not cute, and it's actually extremely toxic, and it destroys your life and the life around you.
If everything at this Adinam was like handed to you in a silver platter, what would we learn? How would we get better? We would just be feeding our like negative everything. Like nothing's gonna work out. Everything's gonna just blow up.
Nothing is going to work out, because what you see outside, the world you see outside in front of your eyes, is only manifestation of the world which you have inside, and people need to wake up to this reality. Don't think that by having a new boyfriend, or by having a new job,
yeah,
or by having a new drink, or a new smoke, or a new anything, you will never get anywhere. It would only be like a little substitute, like a drug. Whatever you fantasy you cherish about the happy marriage you may have, this guy is not good, let me have another, wait for the prince on the white horse who will save my soul, and all that rubbish. It will never happen, and thanks to the cosmos, it will shower you with these incidents. It will hit you right on your blind spot and your incompletion, so you have no other choice but to come here and complete. And we are so blessed to have such an incarnation. The cosmos itself assumed the body for you to complete, so you can relate with. It never happened, this never happened in humanity before. People used to pray for lifetimes to see him once, like to at least see him. And here he himself assumed the body just to make you guys complete and experience this ultimate space of completion. And yes.
So like I have an example, like you know, sometimes I go through like these ups and downs, low moods, you know, depression, whatever you want to call it. You know, things will trigger it. Like, you know, so I was in Tirunelveli, I don't know, a few times ago, and we were all excited. You were there, right? Yeah? Were you there? I can't remember. Yeah, you were. So yeah, and Swamiji gathered us all, and you know, gave us all hugs, and I was so happy we were gonna have a night out with Swamiji. I was like, oh my god,
that was
so exciting! Oh my gosh! So we get to walk around Arunachala. So okay, here we are. We're walking with Swamiji. It's great. It's time of life. I'm like at the peak, highest mood. I'm so happy. And then for whatever reason, boom, he's gotta go. He's got a cup in the car. He's gotta go. And it's like that high mood. Boom. I mean, I'm the lowest of the lowest. It's like, oh, he had to leave, you know, like all that, like hope for, like, oh, finishing the walk around the mountain.
He will actually never let you stay in one dimension for long. He will make you experience it fully, and then he'll destroy it to open up something new for you to complete.
So watch
like
this.
For you to understand how crazy this is that when he came there.
Yes, Nityanandam. See, everybody, please sit with your team.
Sorry.
Which team do you belong to?
Announcements. I'm sorry, guys.
Announcements, things happen here
Dina.
always.
Miss Mabina.
And
Could you
Which
tell me
team?
shush?
Global Media.
So,
With should we? Huh? Time.
I think we better wait till we finish, because
so basically, this
Yes.
gave me an opportunity to actually be like, okay, how am I going to get out of this depressed mood?
oh wait, let me complete with it,
Okay,
with
go ahead,
this
go ahead.
thing with that little room, and he just asks Sadashiva Sena and his Gurukul kids, the Balasan kids, to come to that room and experience him. At the moment I got to that room, something hit me so hard, such a bliss.
Such a high mood. Oh,
Highest.
my God.
So for you to understand, guys, I've tried every drug.
Nityanandam.
Every drug that is there available, I've tried it. I've tried. I took challenge of getting myself so high as nobody else. And trust me, I've never experienced anything else like that in my life. It was extremely just pure bliss with some crazy feeling of some breakthrough happening, and I was completely conscious of everything that was going on around, completely conscious and in oneness, such a clarity of vision and clarity of being in the present moment. And then Swamiji said, we're gonna go around Arunachala and I'll show you.
Have a night out.
Night out with Sadashiva himself. with the source who created you, who created me, who created all of us. Have a night out, like what? And then somehow we had.
All of a sudden, we're walking and having a great time, and then all of a sudden he's gotta go. So he hops in the car
cars
and
pull in and then they go.
And I'm like, oh.
And we walk into the Adanam by foot with father groups of sannyasis and devotees. And we're like, whoa, what is this?
Yeah, it was like so sad having to walk back. But it gave me an opportunity to look inside and be like, okay, am I gonna let this low mood take over me? Am I gonna, let this control me? So I made a conscious decision when I got back to say, no, I'm not putting up with this. And not only that, I turned it around and I said, let me think of something that's like the most exciting thing to me. What's like really makes me really happy, right? So I thought that thought, and instantly, I mean, I thought this thought like not just like, oh, I'm thinking it. I really went into depth with it. I really got into it. I'm like, yes. Like I literally turned that low mood into like that high mood again, and I was back, and I'm like, perfect. And like, if this is like something I could do every time, I'm like, yeah, I can do this. So today when I was in my little low mood and you caught me, it's like I can turn this around, no problem. I've done this before, and and I'm catching myself and able to look at this and not look at it like, oh no, I'm scared, depression, it's hitting me again. It's like, no, I know how to deal with this, no problem, got this. I've done this before. I've solved this problem. No problem. So I'm not afraid anymore of these low moods. I'm not afraid of when things come up. I'm not running. I'm not running and hiding. Announcements. I don't know. Okay. Anything else you have to say? That's pretty much all I was gonna.
Yeah, this would be like an introduction video to a series of videos, because some vision that I had about this, and I can see that Swamiji is really working on us for these sharings. And there is a very interesting point of what actually did Ma Chandrika use as a tool to come out of that depression. And this is gonna be very exciting for you guys to know, and for us it's extremely exciting because we definitely undergoing some huge transformation by sharing with you, and I'm very grateful for this opportunity given by Swamiji to just reach out to you and experience this oneness and transformation that we're undergoing. So stay tuned in, there's so much more to come on this series, I can guarantee you. And
we're super excited because in 3 days, Inner Awakening, we're gonna have a nice big group of people coming to experience Swamiji, getting darshan, so a nice hug from Swamiji. Darshan alone is like the best thing ever.
Unbelievable. Basically, he just with a touch, he transmits his enlightened energy into your system, and it is something. The bliss you experience, it's like something not to be missed. And also, it's nice that you mentioned on the Inner Awakening, guys. Inner Awakening is in 3 days. If you want, you can still make it happen, and we are here to cause your reality. We actually specially initiated by our Guru Swamiji, Paramahamsa Nityananda, to cause others' reality.
Absolutely.
So leave a comment below. We'll contact you immediately today, and we'll make your reality manifest now within these 3 days. we can make it happen and make you experience the bliss, make you experience the transformation, make you connect to the source. This is the most important that people need to understand. It's not about just bliss on its own or powers. That powers is given just these powers to everybody. It's just the connection with the source, because from that it has no value. From that you can manifest any reality you want, like this. Oh, I actually do it better with left hand, like this. So
that's it. So yeah, come join us, experience the time of your life, like literally the biggest transformation of your life. I did Inner Awakening back in September 2016. It was the most major breakthrough of my life, the most transformation. And just God, the blessing of being with Swamiji for 21 days was like, amazing.
This is the biggest spiritual happening. Not only spiritual, this is the biggest happening on the planet Earth as of now. And you guys just, you can wait to see what's gonna happen next few years, which is unimaginable. Or you can come here and experience and just see it for yourself.
Yeah,
something, the shift that's the whole humanity is undergoing from just human beings to gods and goddesses and Sadashivas and super consciousness. It is happening here, and you can come and experience it.
Check it out.
Check it out. Don't miss it.
Don't miss. That's all we gotta say.
Don't miss.
Alright guys, this is fun. Is that it?
Yes, that's it. Stay tuned. Nityanandam.
Nityanandam.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.